It's the news! Yay!
Yay.
Good evening. This is News for Tonight. I'm your host for tonight, Catboy Kunhua. In the news. Today is International Self-Care Day. To celebrate, I trimmed my toenails as they were getting long enough to cut holes in my socks.
Oh my gosh.
That's bad.
Physicists recently discovered that women are the only creatures to defy the laws of gravity. The heavier they are, the easier they are to pick up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
An investigation into why the latest self-driving car crashed in Arizona last May revealed the hardware did not have a driver installed. Ivanka Trump's fashion brand is closing down. In an effort to turn things around, Ivanka said she is taking a business course based on Kylie Jenner's guide on how to successfully make a fortune based upon your more famous family members. Trump went on to Twitter, quick to comment that everyone was to blame for this failure except for himself and his daughter, who he quickly reminded everyone that his daughter was so hot, if she were an illegal immigrant from the Baltic states, he would probably trade in Melania and marry her.
Damn.
In the latest news from the party of small government, several members of the House Judiciary Committee are threatening to regulate tech companies if they fail to promote conservative content to their satisfaction. One of the members of this committee calling for this regulation is Republican Congressman Steve King, a man quoted as saying in public, he never heard of a girl getting pregnant from statutory rape or incest. Well,
Really?
I've never heard of any kind of government-controlled media without it being a straight-up dictatorship.
That's a dick.
Dictator. Anyway, in the latest kerfuffle between Iran and the United States, as the U.S. is about to reimpose sanctions upon Iran, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani was quoted as saying, "Peace with Iran is the mother of all peace. War with Iran is the mother of all wars," which goes to show Mother's Day is really intense in Iran, so please remember to buy your mom a card. Rouhani also warned Trump not to play with the lion's tail because you will regret it eternally. This is an old, ancient Iranian saying, which itself is descended from an old Greek saying that says, "Please don't play with the lion's mouth. You're going to regret that immediately." President Trump responded to these comments by pressing all caps on his Twitter and then showing the composure of a 12-year-old child losing at an online game of Call of Duty. Says right here, to Iranian President Rouhani, never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences, the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious. If the Iranian dictator is not careful, he will receive the same treatment Trump has given other dictators. A friendly summit, a handshake, and a personal invitation to the White House.
It's sad, but it's funny.
Insiders from the White House have forewarned us to expect crazy tweets, more crazy than usual, from President Trump in the next few days. As Mueller's investigation is closing in, Manafort's trial is set to begin, the full extent of Michael Cohen's recordings come to light, and of course it's Shark Week, and we all know that that gets the president a little randy.
Wait, what?
A little Randy, a little Randy.
Little Randy. Also, and lastly, due to Donald Trump's strategic and targeted trade war with everyone, this is bad news for a lot of American businesses and especially the U.S. meat industry. Thanks to new tariffs from China and Mexico, there is now 2.5 billion, with a B, pounds of rotting meat piling up, waiting to be exported. This is the worst access of unhealthy meat in America since they looked into the colon of John Wayne during his autopsy.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
All,
That's horrible. Oh, my God.
all of this surplus meat has led to a desperate new ad campaign, Beef. It's what's for dinner and breakfast and lunch, and also you drink it now.
No.
Oh.
Jeez.
And you cook
And that's the way you wish it wasn't. I'm
Oh
Catboy.
my
Cool.
God.
Okay, good